What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be breaking down some of Justin Jefferson's route running. We're going to be talking about how to run a hitch and go. So we're going to be talking about the key things that'll get you some separation, how to get this DB to jump a hitch route, and then how you guys can accelerate, widen the gap, and then ultimately create as much separation as possible, okay? But also, fellas, if you guys are a receiver and you need to get better hands, you struggle with catching the ball, you drop these easy passes, but maybe you don't have a quarterback to throw to you 24/7, check out that very first link in the description for our 30-day catching program. It's a specific program for guys that do not have a quarterback to throw to them all the time, right? So we have grip strengthening exercise, hand-eye coordination drills, all that you could do from the comfort of your own home. So check out that very first link in the description for our 30-day catching program, fellas. Will really help you guys. One of the best programs we have on our site. Let's get started with this video. Again, very first link in the description. So this route here by Justin Jefferson really sells this hitch route, right? Really sells to this DB like he's going to be catching this thing, and then obviously he catches this thing and bursts up field for a touchdown. But the main thing I want to focus on is this break, right? So I made a video like this the other day on Ramsey and Darnell Mooney, right? Everybody's seen that clip, and everybody's first excuse is, oh, well, it's zone, it's man, they're going cover zero, they're bringing pressure, so of course he's going to jump the short route. Well, what about this route, right? So it's the key techniques that we use at the top of the break is what gets us separation, right? There's going to be a disciplined DB. He knows what to look for. He knows what to read. So if I can drop my hips at the top and I drop my hips, that's what's going to force this DB to break on this ball, right? Because he sees me drop down. Okay, shit, I think the ball's coming, because that's how it looks when I'm normally running a hitch route. So Jefferson does a great job of actually selling that, right? Eyes are straightforward, pad level straightforward, closing the distance. This DB's sitting watching his hips, right? That's what the DB's supposed to be watching. So if I just do, a little stutter, I just give him one little quick step, that's not going to get me as much separation, because trust me, this dude's going to be a good athlete as you get older and older and older in this game, right? So you see Jefferson, he drops down. Full-blown snaps on this outside foot. Now, the steps behind this, right? We're trying to sell like a 3-step breakdown. And this is something that you can work on. This is something that I work on with my receivers. We work doing this in 4 steps, because those 4 steps kind of really forces this thing, and it sells this thing a little bit better than maybe just breaking down in 2 steps, or maybe just doing like a drop on the inside, pop the outside leg around and selling. It really gives you some explosion too. So you see how when he snaps on the outside leg, second step pivots, because that's selling like I'm trying to get my hips back down on this 45, or I'm just trying to turn out of there with my hips. Third step, and then we push off of this third step to throw with the 4th step. And I know that's real detail. A lot of you probably think, he just breaks down and then he goes. There's details that go into this type of stuff, because what you want to do is you want to be able to throw that cut to the inside, but off of that cut that you throw to the inside, like this 4th step right here, you want to be able to burst off of that cut, because still you're not open yet. You got to keep that separation. You got to get your head down and be able to actually go. So when I come off and I throw with that 4th step, what do you think is going to make this DB get greedy? I got to actually sell with my upper half. If I don't sell with my upper half and I don't make him believe anything to the inside by actually turning my shoulders and my hips, he ain't going to go. If I just take 4 steps but my hips and shoulders remain square, why would I bite on that as a DB? You're not threatening me. You're not threatening me underneath. I don't even want to drive on this thing. But you see, Jefferson does such a great job of sticking with that 4th step, driving off of that 4th step, and really keeping his head down and accelerating until we get open, right? We don't want to look until we know we got this DB. And again, the situation on the field matters. If you guys are in close like this, maybe like opposite of the 50, maybe like 40, 30 yard line going in, probably want to look a little bit sooner, right? But let's say maybe you're on the opposite 30, right? You got 70 yards to go. Maybe I keep my head down a little bit longer and I expect this ball to drop in over the top, or depending on the coverage from like let's say they're stacking the box. I know the quarterback wants to get this thing out quick. I maybe get my head around a little bit sooner, but I still don't burst off of that cut leg. I want to burst off of that 4th step, really explode upfield, really accelerate, and then expect this thing to drop in over the top. That's a great route there by Jefferson. Watch the thing again, full speed. Great job selling this hitch, snap, pivot, hook, drive off the 4th step, keep my head down, then be able to get that separation downfield. That's a hell of a route by Jefferson, selling this hitch route. All right, guys, I really want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to leave those in the comments below. Really appreciate the feedback. That helps me create, new videos, new ideas. So again, I appreciate that. And then, fellas, also, if you want to improve your hands, don't have a quarterback, or even if you do have a quarterback, we really have 2 kind of alternate plans in this. So if you have a quarterback to throw to you, it's perfect. If you don't have a quarterback to throw to you, it's perfect. But you got to get better hands. Check out that very first link in the description. Improve your hands in only 1 month. Hope we get you guys on that soon. I'll see you guys next time.